This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 17, the show, Road to the Show with Colby Baer. This is episode 13 as we're getting ready to take on the Jumbo Shrimp. And before there, you've seen that video of Colby talking to a sports agent, and of course, dealing with the sports agent, you kind of gotta think, is he doing this, or is he talking to me, or wanting to do everything that he says he's going to do for the best interest of from the client, or just for himself. And we'll have to see what that will be here coming up as get ready to take on the Jumbo Shrimp. Now, he is signed with that sports agent, and he is going to be doing that here in or he's been signed with that agency now. And this, of course, his agent, the sports agent, he's kind of a guy who can talk with the front office and get things going here for the player, and get trades and all that kind of stuff, and acquisitions, and what you call contracts and all that kind of stuff. So there you see the current standings right now. We're in first place, and we got a 4-game lead over the Shrimp, Jumbo Shrimp there, that is. And we'll see them here we'll get into action here in just a bit. But yeah, I mean, hopefully this sports agency will help us out, and if, especially with the situation, him being want to be a catcher, and he doesn't want to do anything else but being a catcher. Hopefully they'll be able to do that. We've already, we were told we got to give up our position for temporary reasons, and play third base. So go ahead and get Colby here in action here as we go to the bottom of the second. And it's 5-0 here. Jacksonville leads this one, and that is going to be hit down the third base line. That's going to hit all the way back into the backstop, and Colby is going to go ahead and slide in there, and that will be a double there. No RBI will be scored, but runners will advance their 90 feet and be at second and third. Now, later on in the fourth, it's still 5-0 here as you got one out and runner on board here. And this one's going to get hit shallow center field. That is going to be a base hit for Colby as he gets in there and gets in single for himself. So the Blue Wahoo got 2 on board here, but just having a tough time here. They're actually getting some hits here and getting runners on board here, but they just cannot bring them home. Having a tough time here tonight. They are still down by 5. We'll go ahead and go to the 6th inning here now, and we'll see, still having trouble here. Got nobody on board with 1 out, 0-1 count here for Colby, and Colby goes after that one here, and that one he just should have not have touched or worried about. But hey, second baseman, you got to throw the ball. So Colby will be safe there. I don't know what the second baseman of the Jumbo Shrimp were thinking, but I'm sure he's probably going to get yelled at by his manager. Hey, you have the ball, you got to toss it. It wasn't caught or anything. You got to throw it in there, but Colby already tagged the bag, and he's going to be safe at first. So Jumbo Shrimp will go ahead and take out the pitcher here and bring in a new one, as we'll see who the new pitcher is and look at his stats here. But Colby, these guys are having a really tough situation here as they've Colby's been up to the bat here several times, got on board, but just hasn't, no one's been able to get him home. As you see, though, Pablo Merritt will be up on the hill here as we got a 3-1 count for the next batter. It's still 5-0 here for Jacksonville as they have the lead, and there's 1 out. And that is going to be a walk situation here as you see the batter now will go ahead and take first base, and Jacksonville in some trouble. So Henley coming out to bat, 0-2. She struck out back in the 4th here. We'll see what he can do here now in the bottom of the 6th still. 1-1 count here for him. He has runners at first and second as he gets one out, and you'll see this one will be flied out there. That is going to drop down. Colby's going to come around third. He's going to try to come in and score, and he does so. Slides in there, and that will be a run on the board there. The first run of the day for the Blue Wahoo. 6-1 now, as we're at the bottom of the 8th, I believe. And we'll see here Colby hitting this one high and deep, but I don't think he hit it deep enough. He hit it high enough, and the right fielder will track that one down. That will be an out on Colby and also on the Blue Wahoo, as the Jacksonville, of course, going to win this one. A final score, I believe, of 6-1 here, as the Jumbo Shrimp did a great job here keeping runners stranded there for the Blue Wahoo and not able to let them score. As they pick up another run there and make it now 7-1. So they win that one. Colby 3 for 4 run in the ball game, and we'll see here what they can do now coming up in this next ball game. So Colby. And there you see they're 30-21 for the season, as it's a little drizzle here tonight at the ballpark here at home. And we are hoping to try to, we gave up the first game of the opening game of this series. Now we'll go to the 4th inning here. Go to the bottom of the 4th. See Colby at the bat here, 0 for 2. Nobody on board, no score just yet, nobody out. And Colby hits this one, and this one goes high and deep. This one goes off the wall out there. Colby's going to go for 2 now as he goes in there, and he will slide head first. Nice job. He will get on board there for his double. And now he's in scoring position as he still has his points being doubled here. And we'll take a look at the replay there, and just a nice, beautiful swing there. That one going against that 390 side out there. And that was going to go ahead and put him in scoring position. Now, still no score here. Bottom of the 6th. Nobody on board and nobody out. 1-0 count here for Colby. Colby gets a hold of this one. This one is screaming out here, and that's going to scream right into the glove of the right fielder there. That's going to be an out on Mr. Baer, as he is trying to do something here. He's trying to muscle the ball out of the ballpark, but you don't want to do that. Go to the 8th inning now, and we'll see here a 1-2 count. And Jacksonville is up by a run here. It's got 2 outs, nobody on board, and Colby dribbles this one to the second baseman. This time the second baseman is smart enough to remember, hey, I got to throw this one in there. And we'll see here that the Blue Wahoo do not win this game, as we'll see the final score 1-0, a shutout there. They get 5 hits, but just cannot get a run to come across the board or across the plate there, and that's going to put them into another loss. So that they're creeping up in the standings here. But we'll take a look here. Our agent calls us after the game, and he wants to know what we think about the ball club, and is there anything he could do. And pretty much, we're kind of happy right now. Things are going good for us, and don't want to we don't want to rattle the cage or anything. So we'll go ahead and say, yeah, we're all right. We'll just, there's some things we can work, we'll need, but yeah, it's not important. And the agent just lets us know that, hey, he's here for us. He's here to help us out. If we need anything, get a hold of him, and he'll try his best to do what he can to make us happy. So we're like, okay, yeah, whatever. For right now, I'm good, and there's not much of an issue going on. The issue of him playing third base is resolved now. He's back behind the plate, so no problems with that. And of course, the agent just reminded us, say, hey, I'm here for you. I'm here to work for you. I'm here to help you out, and whatever you need, just let me know. So we'll go ahead and see that Colby will get a bit of a day off here, as he's going to go, and he's actually coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 8th here with 1 out. He'll be a pitch hitter, and we'll see here what this pitch hit will do for him, as he's going to try to get on board here. And of course, if he does, they're probably going to go ahead and have him come out of the game and have a pinch runner for him. As we go ahead and see here, they're looking there, and yeah, they're just like, okay, come on, Colby, let's see what you can do. 8th inning, we'll see 1 out, and we're down by a run. It's 4-3, 1-1 count here for Colby, and Colby gets underneath this pitch, and this is going to be just a high fly ball out there to left or to right center field, and That's going to get caught by the center fielder there. Easy play there. No problem at all as the center fielder for the Jumbo Shrimp get a hold of that one. So we'll see Shane Franco come out here. There you see his numbers there for the season so far. And we'll see what he can do for the Blue Wahoo. Hopefully get them to get back in the game here. As Colby, took it out there in the 8th inning. And we'll see where we do. We lost once again. Colby and the Blue Wahoo do not win this one, as the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp here really doing a great job here now. By now, they should be tied with us here in the division. Hopefully we'll see the latest standings here, but there you see, we lose this one. Final score of 4-3 against Jacksonville. So there you see, they're just one game behind us, as we were 30-23. They are 28-24. So they're just a game behind us, and really, we need to turn things around. We need to let the Jumbo Shrimp know that, hey, we are not going to be taking over in our own ballpark here. So we'll see what we can do here at home again with the Jumbo Shrimp and try to wrap up this series here and try to get some wins as we go to the 8th inning here now. Now, 8th inning, over 2, so that hitting streak that he was started again here could come to the end as he has a 1-2 count. That one's going to dribble there to short, and short will throw this one to first base, and that right there could be it. No, but he gets another shot here. 0-3 now. Got a ground out back in the 8th that we just seen. We'll see if he can do something here. It's 3-2. As got a runner on second here, and Colby gets a hold of this one. This one goes out there, drops out there to left center field. That is going to bring in a run. Colby is going to go for 2 here. He's going to slide. He's in there on time, and he does get the extra base hit there. RBI double there for Colby as he brings in a run and ties this ball game back up 3-all. Take a look there. Just a good swing there. Find the gap, and then hustling there for a chance to get in scoring position. Now, 1 for 4. He doubled back in the 9th, and here we are in extra frames here. We're at the bottom of the 12th. It's tied 3-all, and Colby gets a hold of this one. This one is going to go high and deep, and that is going to be your game winner right there. Colby hits a 2-run shot. There you see Jacksonville just can't believe it. And the Blue Wahoo win this one. Great job here. They win this one. 5-3 is your final score. Colby coming around here, getting some love there from the boys at home plate there. There you see him throwing his lid. And there you see they win this one in a dramatic fashion. Nice job as the Blue Wahoo win this game. And what a game it was, especially coming up here for Colby as he gets the game winner. I believe this is his first game-winning home run as he just knocks this one right into the deepest part of the field here. So that's kind of a bit of a statement out there, letting them know, hey, I'm going to hit this as far as I possibly can. I'm going to hit it out direct to center field, show you guys that I am not playing. And he does that here today as the Blue Wahoo pick up the win. Nice job there. As you see Jacksonville, the manager there, he is just disgusted by what just happened. And Colby is your player of the game. 2 for 5 in the ball game on a run, a double, 1 home run, and 3 RBIs in the game. And he is your player of the game. Take that snapshot right there of his card, his Topps card there. That's the first time if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the first time we've seen him happen. That happened to him so far here in this road to show. And he is your player of the game. Nice job there from Colby as he and the Blue Wahoo win at home here in game number 4. So nice job as they are now getting ready for game number 5. The final game of the series here. We'll see what Colby can do as he hopefully they're not still drunk over the night after of hitting that game winner here. Hopefully we can see another one here tonight, or hopefully the guys can get bats rallying early and get runs on the board early. So 12 home runs, 47 RBIs for Colby here as we take a look here at the bottom of the second. We're down by a run here. Nobody on board, nobody out. And Colby hits this one up the middle there. Infield cannot get to that one. That will be a base hit for Colby, and he will get them going here. So hopefully they can get a rally going here for this ball club. As we go to the 6th inning now, we'll see with Colby 1 for 2. He singled back in the 2nd. We'll see what he can do now with 1 out and nobody on board here with a 1-0 count here for Colby. As Colby finds the pitch, and he will hit this one, and that'll be another single for him as he gets on board once again and hopefully get a rally going. Now we go to the 7th inning here. We'll see he's 2 for 3, 2 singles so far here, and we'll see that they do have 1 run on the board. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, 1-0 count for Colby, and Colby will hit this one, and the shortstop there make an excellent snag there. Could have brought in a run, but we'll see Jacksonville will come back and win this one. Not tying the game, breaking this tie that we had in the game was a 1-1 tie. And they will break it and win this ball game here. So we'll take a look here and see who it is. And the score is, what final score is this? As Jacksonville pretty much have dominated this series. They took 4 of 5 out of this series. Yeah, they really hurt us here. And that's going to help, I believe, leapfrog us in the standings. As you see there, 5-1 is your final score. As Pensacola had 12 hits in the game and just could only scrape up 1 run. Tough day for them, but as you see Colby near the 400 mark in the batting average. But there you see 2 for 4 in the ball game as the Shrimp win this one and win the series. So we'll take a look here and see. Yeah, it was a tough day, or tough start going into the month of June. But coming up in the next episode, we do have a series there, I believe, against Mobile. We're playing against the Bay Bears once again. And then we have, of course, we got the Mississippi Braves. And then we play Jacksonville once again. So we play a lot of teams, repeatedly. But we got Montgomery Biscuits after the All-Star break. And hopefully Colby can make the All-Star team. Especially the way he's been hitting here as of late. We'll have those numbers here. I'll try to show those coming up maybe in the next episode. But for right now, they are looking pretty good right now, and we'll see how they go here coming up when we start this week series here against the Mobile Bay Bears in episode 14. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have been enjoying the series, and hopefully you have been, I know I have been, go to here or click on the subscription button for more Colby Baer Road to Show here on ESGNet. You guys can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr for the latest news on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on here in the series that we have here on the channel, and also what's going on in the world of sports in general. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.